Hello, Skele Vaderites and friends of Skele Vader. Thank you so much for being here. And I just want to say before we get started, I really appreciate every single one of you that reaches out with a comment or a question or finds me on Instagram and asks me questions there or just befriends me over there. I'm really excited about how I'm able to reach you all through this platform. It makes me so happy. And I also want to say, if you're interested in this and you like this video, please click like and subscribe, do the YouTube things, and let your friends know about the Skele Vader channel. And to the patrons of this channel, those of you who have become a Patreon, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. So without further ado, I'm going to take you through the final steps of making this ginormous snake mountain, and then I'm going to walk you through the intricacies, the details at the very end of this video. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Hello friends, this is it. I'm done with Snake Mountain. I'm gonna take you all through the intricacies of this sculpture, but I'm done. And my heart is full, but I'm gonna be taking this to the owner, the person who commissioned this soon. And I'm gonna be a little bit sad saying goodbye to it, but I'm really excited that this will be able to exist in somebody's collection where they have the room for it and they can treat it like the art piece that it is. Because working my regular job and then on the weekends working on this sculpture, it really truly is a labor of love, and I've spent a lot of time making this thing look just the way I wanted it to look, and also meeting the specifications of the person who commissioned it. There had been a little bit of a delay between the previous video and this video because I was waiting on a particular item to arrive in the mail, and that was the LED lights that I showed you at the beginning of this video. So as you saw, when I installed the resin lava, I also installed those LED lights. The delay was that the first LED lights I ordered did not work at all. So I got these other ones, perfect. They are flexible. I could maneuver them behind there and get them into that tight space. And I'm really excited. I'm gonna show you that in just a little bit. But first I'm gonna talk a little bit about scale and what it took to make this thing and how this type of handmade sculptural playset works really well for displaying and for playing and for taking toy photographs. So these are 7-inch Club Grayskull Filmation style classics Masters of the Universe figures. So if you're an adult collector and you collect 7-inch figures, this size playset, being just over 4 feet tall and just over 4 feet long and just over 2 feet wide, that's the perfect size for a playset for your 7-inch figures. Some of the larger playsets that have been made available through Super 7 and through Mattel recently, they're really made for figures that are 5 to 7 inches tall. and the 7-inch tall figures still look a little bit big in there. So I originally started making these playsets because I wanted to accommodate Masters of the Universe classics and these figures, and now with Masterverse figures, those figures look really good in this size playset. The 5.5-inch vintage figures, they look a little bit small in this playset, but in the vintage playsets, those 5.5 figures look huge. So it's great. This is a lot of fun. And if you take toy photographs, making something like this for yourself or commissioning something like this from an artist is just a great way to go. It makes for a great set piece and a great way to display your action figures. So we've looked at the 7-inch scale figures here, and we're going to see some 5.5-inch figures in a little bit when I turn this around. But if you were wanting a play set like this for Mondo figures, perhaps, I mean, this Beastman is the biggest one, at least that I'm aware of. And his heel is touching it right there. Like, he is just still incredibly big for this size of a playset. We haven't done it yet, but it might be great before I deliver this thing to take some photos of him climbing the snake. But now, I'm gonna show you the LED lava lights here. Check that out. Wow, right? Hold on a second, let me turn off the light, okay? Oh, that is so cool. And the LED lights come with a remote, so you can change you can have the lights fade in and out. You can see that the light coming through the lava is always going to be red because of the thickness of the resin, but you can see the lights behind there changing colors, which is kind of a cool effect. I love this. And then down here, the resin that's flowing through the bottom of the cavern, the light from there is reflecting onto there. And primarily our focus is going to be, when we're looking at this, our focus is going to be right here at the centerpiece with the bridge. But now that it is solid red lights in the back glowing through the red lava falls, that's really my preference. It just looks spectacular. Wow. All right, so let's have a look around. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights back on and we're gonna get a close look. Okay, starting from the cavern where the lava pours out. Check out the lava falls behind Evil Lynn here. She looks spectacular in front of those glowing lava falls and the mossy bridge. And we've got Beastman here looking great. And back here we've got Gumby. This is where the lava meets the river, or the river of lava. And as you can see, it goes through this cavern here. We've got somebody standing inside there, and then the lava is over here as well. We're gonna show you that in just a little bit. Little demon face right there. Stairwells going up here on the outside of this build. And there's Otis. Oh, he's awake now. All right, oh, there's the turn your playset back there. All right, rotate back here. Here is the room with the bone throne. We've got a vintage trap jaw here next to these piles of skulls on pillars, the bone throne there that I made, and the all-seeing eye in the throne room table. That's an Origins Skeletor, the Cartoon Collection Origins Skeletor and the Cartoon Collection Origins Merman. So as you can see, he looks a little bit small in this throne, but classics or Masterverse scale Masters figures look absolutely great in here. And go up to this level, you've got a ladder back here, right behind Toxie, and there is a little hole, and that takes them to this very top floor. It's more like a perch of sorts that has a doorway, and that doorway has at the top the bat. And there's the snake head, jewels for eyes, which really are glorious when light reflects off of them. And then I'm going to continue on over here. We've got these demon faces, which turned out great. We've got the Origins Cartoon Collection Man-at-Arms and the Turtles or Turtles of Grey Skull Merman there. He looks great up there. Slush Head here with his friend Gumby back there, looking out the demon mouth. And down here where the lava falls continue through, it's like a spiral jetty or reverse jetty, I guess. Got Grizzler down here. You can see the figures look really cool in these spaces. Another ladder here. Now these ladders are removable. You can, here, or here, or like that. Down here you have a little bit of a bridge going over the lava flow. Outside, if we take the stairwell up and around, we're back to the front. Here's Gumby in there. That's the demon face, the main demon face, and the glowing lava falls. Oh, I didn't give you a close-up of the wolf's head. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Again, I appreciate every single one of you. You're all amazing. You're tuning into this, watching this guy do this weird stuff, and you like it, and it means the world to me. Again, thank you all so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the patrons of this channel. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon, there is information down below. And just thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.